What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jets Media. It is Richie, and I want to talk about the NFL Wildcard Weekend so far, break down the games yesterday, talk about the games upcoming today. We got the Buffalo Bills taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers in a few hours after the game was postponed due to the snow. We got a Monday night matchup between the Eagles and the Bucks, but more importantly, we had the Packers go to Dallas and dominate. Woo! What a game that was. Well, not really, it wasn't a fun game other than the fact that Jordan Love just absolutely looked great and sensational. And the Dallas Cowboys, ooh, that sucks for them. And then the Detroit Lions. Shout out to the Lions because they no longer have the longest playoff winning drought in the league. That is now your Miami Dolphins. So congratulations to the Detroit Lions. I'm a big fan of what they got going over there, man, because they kind of are the Jets in my eyes. Just from a standpoint of a long suffering fan base that's been through it all, that's been in the gutter, that's been bad year in and year out. So the Lions fans and the Lions organization, they deserve some positivity. So congratulations to the Detroit Lions on your W last night. That was a thrilling game for them. It was a crazy atmosphere at home for Detroit, their first home playoff game in a long time, and Jared Goff wins the battle against Matthew Stafford. So I'm excited to break down the games from yesterday and talk about the games as well as today, and also how this has an impact of the New York Jets perspectives of just what's going on around the NFL, because I think that has a lot to do with everything that we need to figure out as Jets fans of where the offseason is going to be headed and what big moves the New York Jets will be making heading into the offseason. So, folks, please do your boy a solid favor by simply hitting that thumbs up button or retweeting it if you're watching it live on Twitter or you're watching us live here on YouTube. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. We're nearing our 22,000 subscriber goal. So I greatly, greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys, as always, tuning in to Jets Media. Let's freaking go. Let's get into business. So let's see who's in the chat this morning. Happy MLK Day as well. The great Martin Luther King Jr. Happy MLK Day. Joshua says, what up, Richie? You excited for your Bills game or what? What up, Jason? What up, Zachary? Congrats to the Lions on making the Miami Dolphins the last team with a playoff win in the NFL. Woof, that might not feel too good. And let's not forget about the Miami Dolphins and Chiefs game on Saturday night. We were live yesterday to share my thoughts of that game already. But we're still going to talk about that because Miami Dolphins fans, I'm curious if they're going to show face because I got a lot to say. I don't know when the AFC's roundtable is going to be live. Usually it's live on Mondays at 6, but now that the Bills are playing, we're not going to be doing that show, so we shall see. Neil says, Richie, I'm scared. Stanton, come on, baby. You got this. It's just against the Steelers, bro. You got it, Stanton. You got it. I think at least. Richie, another disappointed Jets season. What else is new, Jamal? All I know is disappointing seasons for these New York Jets. Now, if you want to talk Jets real quick, there's been a lot of stuff that's come out recently, whether it's the Odell Beckham Jr. going on the Humphrey podcast to kind of reveal to the world the behind the scenes of the Jets offer, and the Baltimore Ravens came out of nowhere and said, hey, if you get on that plane, our offer's off the table. What will it take for you to come to Baltimore? That was interesting because OBJ was set on being a New York Jet, but then the Ravens swooped in and did not allow that to happen, and now the Ravens are one of the best teams in the league, and the New York Jets are not in the playoffs. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, if we got OBJ, we'd be in the playoffs, but I think we can all agree OBJ would have helped out this team a lot because we did not have a solidified number 2 receiver next to Garrett Wilson all year long. Allen Lazard is a bum, which saddens me to say that because I like Allen Lazard as a person. I wish he was actually good, but that's not the case. So that's really where we're at right now, folks. The NFL Wildcard Weekend, for me, it's hard to really watch the Wildcard Weekend without thinking of my New York Jets. I just can't watch these games and not think about the Jets in these games. I just can't. It's just not. It's like, when are we going to be able to experience the big game? And I think that it's going to be next year. And I know that no one wants to hear that, but I genuinely believe with Aaron Rodgers, this team is a playoff team. We shall see. First State Jets says, Richie, it's never been more clear for people who aren't paying attention. If you don't have a quarterback playing at an elite level, you're going nowhere. Elite QB elevates everyone around them, including head coach. Yeah, I mean, how about the two rising stars of CJ Stroud and Jordan Love? I always said you could be a really good player in the regular season, but when the stars are born, that's the postseason, right? Tua has proved to not be a star in the NFL. You show up into the playoffs, you put up a big, fat L. Dak Prescott, excellent regular season. We can all agree Dak is not really that star, at least in my opinion. Jordan Love and CJ Stroud, their playoff debut, they go off. They both literally have the same exact stat line. They're like 2 yards away from the same stat line. Perfect passer rating, 3 touchdowns, 250-plus yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. The playoffs is where the stars are born, and I couldn't agree more. The quarterback elevates everything. And let's not just pretend, and yes, everybody's to blame, but our quarterback went down right in the first game, the first series. You guys know this. That's what deteriorated the entire Jets organization. We were hopeful that the coaching staff can figure out a way to find a way to get us into the postseason, but the reality is not the case. And of course, you can make the argument, yeah, well, Joe Flacco with the Browns. Well, Joe Flacco, what did he just do, right? He put up an absolute goose. So the best quarterbacks in the NFL are the ones that make us go far in the league, and the Jets got Aaron Rodgers still. I don't care how good or bad a coach is. If you don't have a quarterback currently playing at a high level, you have nothing. Well, I do think a coach-quarterback tandem has something to say about it as well. I think LaFleur, don't you think LaFleur gets credit for Jordan Love a little bit, right? Like the development of Jordan Love with LaFleur and his offensive coaching staff for Green Bay, don't you think they get a little credit? Like, I don't think it's just a quarterback thing. I think it's a combination of the coach and the quarterback together. Let's not make believe that coaching doesn't mean anything. I get that Rodgers is an elite quarterback, but what about Hackett's system holding us back? It's Rodgers' system. Let's just be straight up with it, okay? It's Aaron Rodgers' system, not Hackett's. And we saw Hackett's system because Aaron was hurt, and it was shit. When Aaron is playing football for the New York Jets under center, we don't got to worry about a Hackett system. Aaron's calling the shots, and I have full confidence in him to do that because he did the same thing. Dolphins are the Cowboys of the AFC. They literally are the same. I put up a meme on Twitter of like that Spider-Man meme of them looking at each other. I'm like, what? Cowboys? Dolphins? Same exact franchise. Jordan Love and CJ Stroud have the top 3 ever QBR in the playoffs ever. 100%. Crazy stuff. Stars are born in the postseason. What if CeeDee Lamb came to the Jets? I would love that. Break free. Come to New York. I think that the Jets are going to be in the market for a big-name receiver. CeeDee Lamb is definitely not one I was considering, but hey, you got to keep your mind open for anything. Coach elevates like 5%. QB can elevate the coach 1,000%. I don't know about that one, to be honest. I mean, I totally agree. You need a quarterback, but you need an offensive structure, an offensive system in order for the quarterback to thrive. And when it comes to the Packers, I'm putting more of it on the coaching. I think the scheme of LaFleur, the development of Jordan Love, the way they handled Love of developing behind Aaron Rodgers for 3 years, and now that they're getting, Jordan Love is comfortable, he can play within the structure of the offense, play beyond the structure of the offense. I mean, come on now. What are we doing here? I think that the quarterbacks obviously have a big say here, but let's not pretend that a good coach doesn't mean anything. All right? Like, look at the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff is playing good football, but Ben Johnson is the hot commodity of the best head coach on the market for a reason here, okay? For a reason. 45-14 Browns are ass. And 26-7, where you Miami Dolphins blind idiots at? Are there any Dolphins fans in the chat? Because I feel like they're just never going to watch my channel ever again. Because they loved coming on here talking smack to me. And now they have no floor to stand on. Both Buffalo and KC swept the Miami Cheeks. And they swept us, Dakota, unfortunately. 6 playoff dubs for the good guys in green since the last time the Dolphins won a playoff game. Enjoy that playoff L streak. Fins, oof. 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 Love it. Miami drought is much worse than the Jets. Sorry, absolutely. I mean, come on now. Would you rather not be in the playoffs for 13 years or have 24 years with no playoff wins? At least when the Jets make the playoffs, we dance in it. Right? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. First Day Jets comes back, says I did the research for another show. Aaron won the division with OCs Edgar Bennett, Tom Clements, and Joe Philbin. Yeah, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is a different breed, which is why I keep saying when Aaron Rodgers comes back, he's a different breed. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. It's his system. It's absolutely his system. But when it comes to a development of a QB, listen, Patrick Mahomes is great, but does Andy Reid get no credit for Patrick Mahomes' success? Andy Reid gets 5% of Mahomes' credit? I can't buy into that, man. I can't. Mahomes is excellent. Mahomes is a generational quarterback. But you're not giving the credit of the offensive guru of the mind of Andy Reid in that scenario? You know, I mean, there's countless examples of that. Miami, love Miami losing every time. It's my joy. Greg is pumped up about it, baby. I love it. Tuna, turn the ball over. Woo! It's a crazy time, man. And now, where are all the Fish fans? They're not here, Rich, anymore. They don't come to Jets media. They loved coming on here knowing, like, oh, we're better than the Jets. Oh, we can talk crap about the Jets. And now that they can't, they're MIA. MIA! I don't see them. Don't see him. Miami is cheeks plus softer than fresh baby poo. 12-4 with the immortal Tom Clements. There you go. First Day Jets. I don't know what point you're trying to make here, but, like, you can keep going. Aaron Rodgers is definitely the reason why I have confidence in the Jets. If that's your point, quarterbacks, for sure. I can't wait to shut up the people that made fun of Aaron's injury. Me too, Dylan. Me too. Because I guarantee if Aaron Rodgers was healthy this season, we would not have been swept by the Miami Dolphins, and we would be in the playoffs. I guarantee you that. Okay? Now, we'll see if I'm right or wrong by next year, if Aaron's healthy. But, bro, give this Jets team a healthy Aaron Rodgers and watch what happens, man. Richard, who you got tonight, Tampa or Philly? I find it hard to believe Philly loses. But, hey, we're seeing crazy things this weekend. We really are. 24 Jets will win the AFC East. That's what we like to see, baby. If the Dolphins sign Tua to a deal, Miami will be the Bengals Dalton team wildcard losers. I mean, the Dolphins will definitely make the playoffs every year, even if they do that. But the question is, will they succeed in the playoffs? And history says, nope. Let's not forget 13-3, 13-3, 13-4 with Hackett. That's what I keep trying to encourage all us Jets fans with. It's the QB. Hackett is just a guy. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Now, that's what I've been saying, man. I agree with what you're trying to push here. I think Aaron Rodgers is the system. I don't have a lot of concerns with Hackett because when you pair up Hackett with Aaron Rodgers, it's going to be a recipe of success. There's nothing but, like, a laundry list of evidence that Aaron Rodgers succeeds with Nathaniel Hackett. But Jets fans haven't seen it yet. That's the issue. We haven't seen it yet. Rich, are you interested in the UFL? Haven't really got into it. I was into the XFL, like, whenever that started, when the New York Guardians was a thing, like 3 or 4 years ago. And then they got shut down. I know they're coming back, but didn't really get into the UFL. UFL going to be fire. Watch the whole season. Thank you, Rock and Danny Garcia. Yeah, I was into it when they had the New York Guardians, when they first started UFL. I actually was making Guardians videos on this YouTube channel. I'm like, I'm a Guardians fan. Die hard. Didn't last. They stunk. They stunk. We need solid wide receiver core, and who is the average wide receiver you're looking for to help with depth? I think a rookie can come in and help after we go out there and get a big name, like a Devontae Adams, like a Mike Evans, like a CeeDee Lamb, dare I say. I mean, there's going to be a star that pokes free, or the Jets can go and get, Roma Dunn. I mean, listen, there's so many guys the Jets can get. It's Aaron. Been through a bunch of OCs, same result. It's 8, baby. Happy New Year. You know it. Dolphins fans are really hiding. Wow, Jets fans live out in the open. Yeah, when we lose, we don't hide. We're still out there in public, bro. We're not afraid. Get on board with the Battlehawks. Becht gets it done as the head coach. That is cool that Becht is the head coach for that. I know we need offensive tackles, but I love Bowers. Now, Bowers would be cool. Bowers would be cool. I don't know if he's going to be available at 10. He's one of those players that's like a draft crush of mine where he just looks generational. He looks different. He can block. He can catch. He can do everything. I mean, he's a generational type of tight end here. I just don't know the Jets are going to get him. Knowing Joe Douglas, he loves playmakers, and the only way you can justify this draft pick for me is if we loaded up on offensive line and free agency. It's the only way you can justify it for me. Haven't really been paying attention to it, but what tackles do we think are primed to hit the market? Yeah, I mean, I saw a report about Smith hitting the market potentially. You know, it's going to be really hard for the Jets, I feel like, to bring in top-tier tackles on the open market because I don't know what other players think of Keith Carter after Taylor Lewan, like, shut down that thing. And I don't know, man. That's going to be interesting. Sean's not mad with Brock Bowers. Yeah, me too. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate that, guys. I like going live and talking about the NFL playoffs outside of just Jet stuff. So, love that. Also, guys, I'm about to link something in the chat for you. If you are interested, I am part of a new show, and I would love for you guys in the chat right now to be supportive of your boy. I'm really trying to continuously my grind of here on Jets Media and other channels as well. I am going to be live on BetUS TV today at 3 p.m. Excuse me. If you guys want to do me a favor, click that link that I just pinned at the top of the chat and comment, Richie sent me here. Richie sent me here. Click that link right now that's pinned at the top of the chat and say, Richie sent me here. I'm going to be live talking about everything regarding the NFL playoffs this weekend. The Dallas Cowboys obviously getting eliminated is the thumbnail, so that's going to be a priority for the topic. We're also going to be previewing the Bills game. We're going to be talking about Lions, the Packers win, the Chiefs, everything regarding the NFL here on BetUS TV. So if you guys want to do me a favor right now, go over there, say Richie sent me here, and also watch me. I'll be live with Dan Mitchell at 3 p.m. in, less than an hour and a half. So I'm going to be live here at 3 p.m. I would love for all you guys to check this out. BetUS TV is really trying to build something. Gen Z Sports is the show. They're live every day, Monday through Friday, from 3 to 4 p.m. And I'm going to be on that show today, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I would love there to be Jets fans in there. So when the people turn it on, they're like, dang, Jets fans represent on BetUS TV on Gen Z Sports. So definitely go over there. And look at that. We already got Jets fans in here. Thank you guys so much. Let them know that Richie sent you there so they know what is good. I'll see you guys there at 3 p.m. Don't forget to hit the like here, Rich. We appreciate that. Pete Carroll for Dallas, I heard earlier, it's getting desperate. I feel like Pete Carroll isn't leaving Seattle. You know? Cowboys are looking for a new head coach, you think? Yeah, I do think that. I do. Fish fans are in the fetal position right now. Fins fans, reveal yourself. Where are you? Dolphins fans, I am looking for you right now. Expose yourself, Dolphins fans. I would like to have a conversation because I have been called a hater on the roundtable for the past month when all I've been doing is giving you the truth. And now that everything I've been saying has come to fruition, everything that I've been saying has come true, they are gone. So am I called a hater? Or have I just been speaking the truth and the truth hurts, so you have to just slap me in the face and say, hater? The truth hurts sometimes. Oh, but the Jets are never in the playoffs. We're better than the Jets. If that's your comeback, you know everything I'm saying is even more true. That's my point. Oh, it's great. It's great. And guys, I'm not even kidding. I usually have Dolphins fans in my chat every single show. I don't see any of them anymore, bro. Any of them. They're gone. No more. We sweep them clean. Crazy stuff. Crazy. Wow, Jets fans. Crazy stuff. LOL, at least we play one more game. Ha ha ha. That's the comeback. Yeah, literally. Congratulations on playing a game. They won't. Dolphins fans are busy raising the banner for putting up 70 on the Broncos. We got a Bills fans in here. Hey, Richie, what's up? Bills fan here. How you feeling about this Bills-Steelers game? I'm curious from a Bills fan's perspective. How confident are you? Is there a little part of you that's like nervous? Or are you like, oh, this is going to be easy. It's going to be easy. Let me know, Bills Mafia. Let me know, Bills Mafia, right now, if you're watching. How confident are you in today's game? TD admits on his channel that what he says in the roundtable is just to hype up his team. Yeah, I know. And I have to deal with it on the roundtable. They played one more drive than us and then went to bed. Yep. Stan is scared. Steelers are done today. Yeah, I honestly, I'm going to keep it real. I find it really hard to believe that the Bills will lose. Just saying. I don't see the Bills losing. I don't see them losing. And if they do, wow. Dallas fans were chirping me about the Jets. Well, let them know. LOL, Steelers are going to win today. That would be crazy. That would shake up everything in the AFC. I kind of, low-key, hear me out as a selfish NFL fan. I kind of want the Bills to win just from the standpoint I would love to see a Chiefs-Bills playoff game. Because every time the Chiefs and the Bills match up in the playoffs, it's excellent. Right? It's great content. It is phenomenal games. So, like, if the Bills win, they take on the Chiefs in Buffalo, by the way. It's usually an Arrowhead in Buffalo. And then it'll be Ravens-Texans. That's great. I think that will be a good divisional round. And then whoever wins tonight in the Bucs-Eagles plays the Lions in Detroit. Crazy stuff. I want to see Josh Allen. He is overrated today. We shall see if he turns the ball over. Josh Allen equals Jay Cutler. Woo. Shots are being thrown. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And we're going to continue taking your questions in the chat, guys. Let me know some questions in the chat about anything to do with the NFL weekend, Wildcard Weekend, New York Jets football, whatever the case may be. We're still going to be live here for quite some time. But we are going to hear from a quick word of one of the proud sponsors of Jets Media, Manta Sleep. As you all know, we've had a proud sponsor of Jets Media for quite some time now, and they happen to be Manta Sleep. Now, if you guys want to use my promo code JETS, you will get a 10% discount code. That link is down below in the description. Now, you might be wondering, what is Manta Sleep? If you guys have any struggles with sleeping, I cannot highly recommend more the Manta Sleep Pro Mask. Now, I've been using this since they became sponsors of the channel months ago, and I literally wear this exact sleep mask every single night before sleep. Again, guys, this is what you got to invest in if you're having any difficulty with sleep. It is the most advanced sleep mask on the market, and I promise you, you will not regret getting your sleep mask. It absolutely takes out the light, 100% blackout, zero eye pressure technology. So when you put it on, you can open your eyes. But really, my favorite part about it is it completely turns out the light. So even if you want to put it on for a midday nap, or even you don't even want to take a rest, you just want to put the sleep mask on, even meditate. It's a really mindful practice, and I cannot recommend them more to you guys. They have a lot of different masks on their website. This happens to be the Pro Mask, which I personally recommend. It's what I use. But don't forget, use that link down below in the description, 10% off discount code. They have a Bluetooth mask if you want to listen to music. They got a silk mask. They got ones for kids. They got a weighted mask. They got a cool mask. Definitely check out their website. Cannot recommend them more. Thank you, Manta Sleep, for being a proud sponsor of Jets Media. All right. Thank you, Manta Sleep, for sponsoring the show. SB says, I'm not going to miss Zach Wilson. No one's going to miss Zach Wilson, it seems. Jets fans are ready to be like, hey, don't let the door hit you on your way out, Zach. What pick do you think we get for Zach? I'd be shocked if we get anything big. I think what we got from Sam Darnold was a lot, and I don't really see us getting anything close to that again. I think that we're going to get maybe we're lucky if we get a third. That's how I'm looking at it. We're lucky if we're going to get a third. How about a 7 seed finally winning a playoff game? Congrats to the Packers. Absolutely. Congratulations. Really, where are the Miami fans at? I'm confused. Yeah, usually they're flooded in here. But they're nowhere to be found, Dakota. Nowhere to be found. Drew, I forgot they combined 2 leagues together. Yes, the XFL did merge with the USFL. If the Bills lose today, I will laugh my ass off. Yeah, definitely not expecting that. But we shall see. We shall see. All right. Let me know in the chat. I'm curious who you guys got winning. Not who you want to win, but who do you think's going to win? Eagles, Buccaneers. That is a bigger game where it feels like it can go either way. The Bills game, it's obvious everyone's going to be picking the Bills. Can't believe we have to wait a whole offseason again to watch Aaron Rodgers. It feels like torture. Yeah. Christopher's got the Bucks. Okay. Bucks. Wow. Everyone's getting Bucks. No one has the Eagles winning? All right. We got one person with the Eagles. Bucks. Majority of you guys think the Bucks are going to come out with this one. Baker Mayfield. Bucks 28-20. Wow. F the Eagles. Go Bucks. All right, D. Pauly. I see you. It is F Philly. I got the Eagles losing to the Bucks. Wow. Everyone's picking Bucks. No one's got the reigning NFC champions winning. Now listen, I understand why, but you never know. You would think they are 2-15, not 11-6. It's been a mess. Yeah, they lost to Zach Wilson and the Jets too. Tampa Bay will smack Philly though in Tampa. Can't pick against the Eagles' talent. That's what I'm saying. The Eagles are the better team. And they're not playing better football, though, as of late. So, Todd Bowles. What's Todd Bowles got? What you got, Todd? What do you got, Todd? What do you got? Todd freaking Bowles is playing a home playoff game after winning their division. Next week's games is going to be good. Oh, yeah. 100%. I think it's going to be Chiefs, Bills, Eagles, Texans. I mean, the AFC is really interesting. Really interesting. John says, guys, ran out of gas with my daughter. It's snowing. I've contacted my family, even AAA police. I wanted the gas station to get help and no luck. Can someone please help us? John, hopefully you're all right, my man. I'm sorry to hear this. Thinking of you. If there's anything I can do to help, I would love to. Anybody in the chat that were willing to help out John right now, I wish I can help you right now. I would love to do anything I can, John. Sending my prayers to you, my man. Sorry to hear that, my guy. Genuinely. You ain't rude or blind like a lot of Miami fans. I try. Jet Unleashed with the $5 super chat. Have the wildcard games been a disappointment so far? First of all, Jets Unleashed, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't think it's been a disappointment. I feel like, what was that? 2 years ago in the wildcard weekend, like every game was tight to the end, comebacks, like wild games, right? If that's what you're comparing it to. But I feel like we've got a blowout with the Texans, blowout with the Chiefs, blowout with the Packers, and then our first tight game was last night. I feel like a lot of upsets been going on. Majority of the world picked the Browns. Majority of the world picked the Rams. Majority of the world picked the Cowboys. So I would not call it a disappointment. 3 upsets is good for the NFL, in my opinion. Because if, like, every team that's favorited just wins and wins and wins and wins, then, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So, do you guys think the wildcard weekend's been a disappointment? I don't think. I don't think so. I have not. I'm not looking at this as a disappointing year for the NFL wildcard games so far. Guys, just want to remind you again, I'm going to be live in 1 hour from now about the NFL wildcard weekend and the playoffs with Dan Mitchell and my friend Jack. If you guys want to click that link that's pinned at the top of the chat, go to this stream right now. Go subscribe over to BetUS TV. Hit that like button and comment on the live chat right now like Sean, Jason, and Leslie did. Richie sent me. Everybody right now, click that link that's pinned at the top of the chat and go to this live stream and say, Richie sent me. I'm going to be live here in an hour. 1 hour from now, me and Dan Mitchell and Jack will be live. Not Jack that you guys know from Jets Media. It's a different Jack. They have the same name. And I'm going to be live here today at 3. I'll be live there Wednesday at 3 and Thursday at 3. So I would really appreciate it if we had Jets fans represent. Let them know that I sent you. Let them know that Richie is the reason why you're watching. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that, guys. We're going to talk everything about the NFL wildcard weekend. And I'm excited. I'm excited for that. So definitely go check that out. Let's freaking get it, baby. Let's go. What you doing in a New York Jets live? Try somewhere else. Who are you talking about? This guy? Those Dak Prescott's cadence. Hey, first of all, this is not a Jets exclusive live stream. Okay, I am a Jets fan, but this is open to NFL talk. This is not a Jets closed live stream. So all NFL fans are welcome on my show. So let me just make sure that's known. Whether you're a fan of the Packers, you're a fan of the Lions, you're a fan of the Bills, you are welcomed here. This is not just a Jets fan exclusive show. So definitely want to make sure you guys know that. I absolutely love playoffs. I'm going to check out Dan's pregame now. Be right back. Uh-oh, Dan Mitchell's live. You never know what Josh Allen you're going to get. Never. Which Josh Allen we getting today? Which Josh Allen are we getting today? I wish we had Sauce Gardner. I'm sure you do. Jordan Love is him. Jordan Love is him. Okay, I've been very impressed with him, not only yesterday, but in the regular season. He was balling, and everyone wasn't talking about it. Like, at the end of the year, Jordan Love was scorching hot. Dallas fans burning Dak's jersey. Dang. CJ Stroud is him. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. For sure. CJ Stroud and Jordan Love. Can you imagine that Super Bowl matchup? Packers-Texans. Who says no? Packers-Texans Super Bowl. Who says no? Why not? I think that would be great for the NFL. Highly unlikely because the Packers now have to go up against the Niners and the Texans now have to go up against the Ravens. But, shall see. 31 other teams wish they had Sauce. And if they don't wish they had Sauce, they're lying. Matthew Stafford had 377 total pass yards last night in Detroit and still lost. Does the Miami win over the Cowboys mean nothing now? Absolutely. Yeah, well, we beat the Cowboys. The who? Right. Zach Wilson was supposed to be him. Yes, he was, and he never was. Never showed it. Nearly 400 passing yards at Stafford's age against a Lions defense. Yes, indeed. Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud. Yeah, I mean, if you're asking who the Offensive Rookie of the Year is, it's C.J. Stroud. Come on now, right? Who else would it be besides Stroud? Joe Tippmann? Where can you see Zach Wilson going to? I see the Minnesota Vikings as a possibility. I see the Atlanta Falcons as a possibility. I can see the Arizona Cardinals as a possibility. Backing up Kyler, I can see The Bills probably, like backing up Josh Allen or something annoying like that. Who else? I don't know. There's a lot of options. Stroud is a stud easily. What bets do you have today, Richie, on BetUS? Great question. I haven't placed my bets yet today. I won a lot of money Saturday, and then yesterday I placed a bet for Aaron Jones to get 2 touchdowns, and that one hit. But then I lost all my bets last night on the Lions game. I had them minus 2.5, and they won by 1. Really? When I have you minus 2.5, you win by 1? It's all right, man. That's the gamble of betting, right? But yeah, haven't placed my bets yet, but I definitely will be. And of course, I'm BetUS, Zachary. You already know it. Aaron says, if Steelers win, it's because they're the better team. Stop with the excuses that the Bills lose because they were playing as a stud the week before, then a dud this week. Just stop. Win is a win. If the Steelers win, they're the better team. Yeah, of course. I mean, who's contradicting that, right? I love Puka, but how often do teams find their franchise QB in his rookie season? And CJ definitely deserves Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I mean, is that who the conversation's between, Puka and CJ? It's CJ. I know Puka's legit, and he just had a sensational game yesterday still, but CJ Stroud. If the Steelers win, I'd be happy. Wow. What's up, Richie? Go Lions. Congratulations on your dub last night, bro. That was a great game. And I'm happy for Lions fans. I genuinely am happy for Lions fans. So congratulations, my man. Congratulations. TJ Watt is out and they have a third string QB. Yeah, I mean, that's why really hard to predict the Steelers to win. I think it's going to be a blowout. But we've seen stranger things. Steelers going to get cooked. That's what I'm feeling like. Richie, do you like the Eagles or Bucks? I like the Eagles. I mean, I'm in the minority there. Majority of people have got Bucks, but like, I don't know. I feel like the Eagles are pissed off. The whole world's counting them out. They're not playing good football. They fumbled the division. They're injured. They're the better team on paper. They have way more talent than the Bucks. So I got the Eagles, man. I do. I got the Eagles. Mr. D with the $5. Thank you, my guy. He says, these playoffs games say to me, any team can win. Love it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I really hope the Jets can get into the dance next year, Mr. D. I really wish the Jets can get into the dance next year and be part of this. Mr. D, cannot thank you enough for the generous $5 super chat. All the super chats on the channel mean so much, guys. It really helps out what I do for a living. It goes right into the business. It goes right into the expenses of the business. And just wanted to say, Mr. D, thank you for the generous $5 super chat. Everybody give my man, Mr. D, some dono hype in the chat. Thanks, man. Been following you since the Lions-Jets game last year. Good luck to the Jets. Oh, that game sucked last year. That Jets-Lions game. Damn, CJ Mosley going off sides. That was the Bills game. That was the 4th down, 50-yard. Oh. But yeah, man, I'm happy you found my channel. Aaron says, not so much your channel, but the Bills are talking a lot of crap and making excuses already in a lot of podcasts and media saying if the Steelers win, it's because Bills were not doing. That's crazy, Aaron. If the Bills don't win, there's no excuse for the Bills. None. You kidding me? You're going up against a third-string quarterback as well as without TJ Watt. The Bills lose. There's zero excuse for Buffalo. I'll tell you that much. You can take Joe Flacco off the Jets, but you can't take the Jets out of Flacco. Boom! Roasted. Poor coaching leads to loaded teams like the Eagles to lose. Yeah, I mean, they made it to the Super Bowl, so maybe that was just a fluke. Do you see the Jets going after Devontae Adams for Rodgers? Yes, I do. Absolutely. The question is, are the Raiders going to want to trade Devontae? I think the snow would have actually helped Buffalo. Imagine trying to take down 260 freight train running at you on a slippery surface. Yeah. I I think they're going to win regardless. But you guys see all the Bills fans actually go out there and freaking shovel? It's crazy. Do you think we get Adams and draft a weapon in the first? No, it's either you get Adams and you draft a tackle, or you don't get Adams and you draft a receiver. It's not both. I like Evans over Adams. Yeah, I mean, Evans, you don't have to give up draft capital for because he's a free agent. So, makes sense. Is there going to be an AFC East show tonight or no? There's not. So, the AFC East roundtable will not be live tonight because of the Buffalo Bills game. We're going to push that back to tomorrow, which reminds me, we got to figure out when we're pushing that. Like, what is the schedule? I'm going to text the boys. When are we? Got to figure out that. All right. Well, one last time, guys, I'll let you know I'm going to be live on this channel, on this show. This is the schedule show. BetUS TV, Gen Z Sports, me and Dan Mitchell and Jack talking about the NFL Wildcard Weekend. That link is right now pinned at the top of the chat. If you guys can go to the live chat and say, Richie sent me, and don't forget to watch the show. It's a really well-produced show. Really fun, engaging content, talking about the entire NFL Wildcard Weekend. So make sure you guys go tune in. That's going to be live in 50 minutes at 3 p.m. EST, Gen Z Sports. How about them Cowboys and reacting to Wildcard Weekend and Monday Night Football previewing the Bills, Steelers, and then the Eagles and Bucks as well. So make sure you guys go click that link right now. That's pinned at the top of the chat. Let them know that Richie sent you, and make sure you tune in to BetUS TV. All right, guys, I'm going to end the show here, so I have a little break in between these two shows. I will catch you guys on BetUS TV on Gen Z Sports at 3 p.m. EST. Definitely going to have a fun time on that show, and I would love for all you guys to come over to that show and tune into your boy. So I'll see you guys there at 3 p.m. on BetUS TV's YouTube channel. Again, that's pinned at the top of the chat if you want to find out. Salute to you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate all the support. We're not doing an AFC East live stream tonight because there's playoffs on, right? Who wants to watch us when the playoffs are on? So that's kind of our mindset. So we shall see. Appreciate the super chats, guys. Appreciate the love. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you right here on BetUS TV in less than an hour. Peace out, everybody. Love you all. Thank you so much for the support, and let's go Jets. Peace.